C will read the Gettysburg Address.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The Gettysburg Address. 77 years ago, our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that this nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here have consecrated it, far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little note nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion, that we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a rebirth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, and for the people shall not perish from this earth.
Now, Pat Johnson will read the poem In Flanders Field.
This is indeed an honor for a bugler to be heard not just with taps. In Flanders fields. In Flanders fields the poppies blow between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place. And in the sky the larks, still bravely singing, fly scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you, from failing hands we throw the torch. Be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields.
Will lead the audience in singing God Bless America, and it should be on your program, the words. It's on the inside back page.
Just a little side note, I don't know how many of you have been coming for years and years, but as Becky was reading that, all I could think about was our Gene Hansen, who was a long time American Legion here at Post 11, who would sing, not sing, but would recite that to y'all. All right, are you ready? Here we go. God